Hi everybody, welcome to my channel 1111 Butterfly Effect, where transformation definitely happens and knowledge is power. Thank you all for joining Divine Spirit and I here at the table, and we want to invite you and the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle to join us at the table for a monthly Divine Collective Oracle message. Yes, that's right. A monthly Divine Collective Oracle message. So for both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, there's a message in here for you for the month ahead of November 2019. Yeah, we're a couple days behind, but we're in the beginning of the month, so we're still good. We're still hooked up to the sign of Scorpio right now for this month ahead, and ending up with in the sign of Sagittarius, Jupiter returning home. And for this reading today, we are going to use the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle card by Colette Baron Reid, one of my favorite decks. Hope to share that story of why one day. So let's get right to the reading. If you like what you see in here, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, 1111 Butterfly Effect, so we can continue to grow and share our journey with you and share our guidance and wisdom, lessons learned with you all to help us navigate successfully through this journey and reach end goals, divine connection with Source, mission, and divine union with our divine soulmate, twin flame soulmate, and then our journey and mission together. So, but first things first, here we are, the beginning of November 2019, so please, we invite Divine Spirit and the Oracle of the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms to join us here at the table and give us the message that we need to hear and see for the month of November 2019. Thank you, Divine Spirit. This is for the Divine Collective for November 2019. Give us a message for the month ahead, November 2019, for both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, either whether there's separation or there's union, where we're at, what's going on, what we need to do. Okay, we got one here, we got another one here. So we need one more card, Spirit. One more card, Spirit, please, for November 2019. For those of us on this twin flame journey, we're here for our monthly Divine Collective Oracle message. Please, Spirit, one more card is all we need to complete the trio. Well, we got two, so we're going to pull them out. Interesting card again, bottom of the deck, Eyes of Beauty. Positive expectations and clarity. Alright, let's get into this. Not waste a whole lot of time, huh? So, our current circumstances right now for the beginning of the month. Beginning of November, where are we at? The hungry ghosts. Obsessions, scarcity, consciousness, attachment. Oh my goodness. Haven't we gotten over this yet? Haven't we passed this cycle, this part of the journey? Are we still lost in our ego? We're still having that stinking thinking? The hungry ghosts. The ghosts are hungry. We need some Ghostbusters here. Who you gonna call? I'm calling the Ghostbusters. That's who I want. To bust them ghosts? To bust them hungry ghosts? Yeah, to get rid of the obsessions and the attachments and the scarcity, the stinking thinking. 14 breaks down to a 5. Let's get into the quick message for this card for the month, beginning of the month, right now, current circumstances, yesterday, today, tomorrow. That's what this is. Not too far in the past, and definitely not the future. So, what do the hungry ghosts have to say when they're our ally? They appear on our path. They may not at first seem like allies because they represent your constant focus on the past and the consuming desire to know the future, which rob you both of your time present, of your present time. Actually, it says, which rob you of your true presence. Okay, let me read that again. When the hungry ghosts appear on your path, they may not at first seem like allies because they represent your constant focus on the past and the consuming desire to know the future, which rob you both of your true presence. In fact, they are here in the service of alerting you to obsessive thinking and addictions. They're masters at magnifying repetitive behaviors. The message is for you to examine whether you're doing the same thing over and over while expecting a different result. This time will be different, and I have control over this, are false statements and a sign of deep denial of the truth. You ever said that to yourself? This time it will be different. Or, I have control over this. I can handle it. We say it often. But can we really? Or are we just denying the truth? Now's the time to let go of the thinking. Of that kind of thinking. The stinking thinking. Let go of it. Let go of the obsessions. The attachments. Let go and let God. Let it go so it can flow. Right? Surrender your will, your life, your heart's desires, and all that pains you to the divine. Order will be restored in your world. Just have faith in the plan. The hungry ghosts also bring understanding about the distractions of life that seduce you into forgetting what you really desire. Have you forgotten? I think I've heard those words. Don't forget me. Are you forgetting who you are? A divine being? An empress or an emperor? The high priestess? Or the Hierophant? The divine masculine and the divine feminine. King and queen. King and king, queen and king, queen and queen. However it resonates with you. Okay? It's all love here on this channel. No hate. Okay? So they remind us of the distractions of life that seduce us into forgetting what we're really here for, what really our heart's desires are. They're asking us to become aware of what others want and what the culture dictates will make you happy may not be what's best for you. You want to hear that again? They're asking you to become aware that what others want and what the culture dictates will make you happy may not be what's best for you. All the riches in the world can't make you happy. How many famous people have killed themselves? Right? Don't get caught up in outside appearances. All that glitters may not be gold. At least not for you. Look beyond the veneer and you'll find the true substance to your life. You deserve nothing less. Moving on, the camel boy. Small steps, asking for help. That is the action coming out of this stinking thinking. You want to stay there? Have fun. You want to get out of it? Here we go. The camel boy. Small steps, asking for help. 33. Divine number, okay? Breaks down to a 6, which is love equals love equals love. Right? What numbers? Whose number is 33? Huh? That's the number of one of the ascended masters named Jesus. Our example. Huh? Who's made it through so much through his faith and belief. Has done miracles through his faith and belief. Has fed the hungry. Preached to the masses. Walked in the desert, was tempted by the devil, and survived. Good example. What's the camel boy have to say for us? When the camel boy comes as your ally, he reminds you that asking for help will bring in the right people to ease your burden of your life. The right people. Ask for help from the right people. Not the people who don't have your highest good in mind. Perhaps a wise person appears to give you advice. Maybe you're moving and suddenly a couple of friends offer to give you a hand with your packing. Or you want information about someone and you just happen to run into his former partner who gives you the knowledge you need to make the decision you've been weighing. No matter the issue, this is a sign that if you ask, you will receive what you need. Synchronicity is engaged when you request assistance. The camel boy never lets you down when you ask for help in lightening your load. Now is the time to do so and to expect to get it. You can expect. You need to expect. So you can, have something to believe in, right? But high expectations and obsessions and attachments are not that. Okay? That is not, the good stuff. Those are bad vibrations. That's bad energy there. Negative, excuse me. Positive and negative. So this would be negative. So, our current circumstances are obsessions and attachment. We better get out of that if that's where we're at. If you've surpassed that and beat the challenges, then you're in good shape because you're ready and already are asking for help and taking those small steps forward towards your divine union with Creator, with Self, so that you can reach your ultimate divine connection in union with your divine partner. And are those possibilities? Well, maybe. The Swan Queen is the first of the two. Transformation, intuition, and patience. Well, and the 13, what does that break down to? 4. So we have a 5, a 6, and a 4. We taking a back step? I hope not. 4 is a twin flame number. Right? The Swan Queen glides your way and asks that you look at your reflection in the events of your life. She gives you the ability to see the beauty that has transformed your life from ignorance to wisdom. The Swan Queen lets you know that it's time to go within and seek the answers in your own intuition. Don't look outside yourself for answers. The true power lies reflected in the still waters within you. Now is the moment to meditate and ask for a vision. The power of psychic perception is inherent in you, and the Swan Queen will help you dive deep into your query to find the answers you seek. This is also a reminder to allow time to transform ideas into reality. Nothing happens overnight. Everything takes time. You got to germinate the seed first for it to sprout. And then that sprout turns into a seedling. And then that seedling turns into the next stage of the little plant's life. And so on and so forth until it turns into a big tree and bears fruit, or it becomes a tall pine, or whatever it ends up being. Right? It takes time. We can't speed it up a whole lot because it's all in divine time. Right? Nothing happens overnight. So don't give up hope, because transformation is happening and your intuition is keener than it ever has been. So be patient, because your hard work is going to pay off. And, that's just one of the great possibilities for you giving up the stinking thinking and connecting with spirit and taking those small steps forward that you can and ask for help when you need it. Transformation will happen. It's inevitable if these things take place. So be patient. Don't lose hope and stick with faith. Because the Arrow Master is at hand. And they got good aim. Hitting the mark. Right? Intention and detachment. Hitting the mark. Intention and detachment. Number 10. Something's finishing off and new beginning's about to begin. Right? Yep, I'd say so. The Arrow Master appears to help you target your intentions and teaches you how to shoot straight for the stars. The message is to be deliberate about focusing your dreams and desires with intention about aligning your intention with spirit. Then let them fly on the wind, directed by the divine until they reach your goal. The only way to hit the target is to allow the arrow of your intention to fly unencumbered by your eagerness to see it travel exactly the way you want it to go. You may take aim at something, but other things play a factor, like the wind or lack thereof wind. Something in the way, something not in the way. Okay? So you can only take aim and be sure that you will hit your target no matter what. That your arrow will penetrate and circumvent or circumnavigate through it all and reach its target. Right? Like I said, the only way to hit that target is to allow the arrow of your intention to fly unencumbered by your eagerness to see it travel exactly the way you want it to go. You may think it needs to veer a certain way to reach your goal, but in the invisible realms, human power cannot make this happen. The divine has its own idea of how the arrow flies and upon what wind it's carried. Nonetheless, if you don't shoot, you'll never score. Isn't that the truth? If you don't shoot, you'll never score. And if you stay behind the back line, you'll get 3 points. Yes. This is a fortunate message as long as you remember the law of detachment. If you do, then be assured that you're right on point. Pretty powerful. Okay? You want to get out of this yuck of obsession and attachment and, scarcity thinking, the thought of lack. I'm not good enough. I'm not going to have enough. This isn't going to work out. Stop that. Because it's only sabotaging things. Okay? This is how you're going to stop it. Small steps forward and a connection with divine creator and your divine self. When you take those steps forward or on the back of the camel, is it hump day? What day is it? It's Sunday. No. When you do these things, take the small steps forward. Stop obsessing and get rid of the attachments and let it go and just let it flow. Okay? Transformation is going to happen. Intuition's going to take over. Your gifts are going to start flourishing. Be patient. It's all taking place in divine timing. Why? Because it's all in preparation for this to take place. Hitting the mark. If you want to hit the mark, you ain't going to hit it when you're here. So you need to get out of here. Get out of your head. Get out of these obsessions and attachments and stinking thinking. Right? Trust in the divine plan. Take the small steps forward. Heal yourself. Do the work. Get in mission. Okay? Transformation's going to take place, without a doubt. And you'll be hitting your mark. Keep your eye on the prize. Bullseye. Yes, indeed. Thank you all. That's it. That is our monthly Divine Collective Oracle message for both Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. I hope that some of this, if not all of it, resonates with some of you, if not all of you. And if you like what you see in here, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And of course, hit that bell so you can be notified right away when we have an upload. In the meantime, thank you again for joining my Divine Spirit and the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle and I here at the table for this monthly Divine Collective Oracle message for November 2019. Till next time, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.